Our first case study is GE Healthcare India's development of an electrocardiogram machine, a heart monitor to serve India's rural poor. Their first attempt was a $3,000 cut-down version of Western equipment, but local competition beat them on price. GE quickly realized India just isn't a cheaper version of Western markets, it's a different market in other ways too. In India, equipment is shared between clinics, so portability is important. The electricity supply is unreliable, so battery power is important. Technicians are not as well trained, so ease of use is key, and maintenance facilities are few and far between, making repairability very important. GE set out to profitably build an ECG machine for just $800. To do this, they rethought their product and how it was built. For example, their new ECG machine used off-the-shelf rather than custom-built computer chips. It used the same kind of cheap printer that's used to print bus tickets, and it had an extremely simple user interface. The result was the Mac 400. This machine enabled clinicians to offer ECGs for just 10 rupees, the price of a bottle of water. For the first time, India's poor could get the benefit of an ECG, and GE could earn a profit. GE expanded the Mac range. They built a machine that retailed for just $500 and moved up market, adding more features to create new versions of the product. They then introduced these low-cost machines into Western markets, targeting clinics and health centers that could not previously afford ECG machines. GE have also extracted a PR value from this story. How they are helping India's rural poor is explained in some detail on their website. So this story clearly illustrates several points on our CSV framework, but most importantly of all, the goal was profitability. Our next case study stays with the big company rural development theme. Yara is a Norwegian fertilizer company that wanted to sell fertilizer to Tanzanian farmers. But the company found poor infrastructure was a limit to growth. Farmers couldn't reliably bring their product to market, so they were reluctant to invest in fertilizer. The solution was to build up the infrastructure. In partnership with the Norwegian and Tanzanian governments and NGOs, they created the Southern Agricultural Growth Corridor of Tanzania, SAGCOT. SAGCOT was given the funds, the organizational structure, and the government support to tackle several infrastructure projects at once. These include cold storage facilities, warehouses, a sugar mill, a railway line, and improved electricity distribution. So the project is ongoing, but initial estimates indicate that these investments will substantially increase Tanzania's agricultural exports to $0.8 billion, and up to 2 million people could benefit from the project. Yara will also get to benefit too. The demand for fertilizer is rising in Tanzania, but beyond Tanzania, the landlocked countries nearby use Dar es Salaam as a port. These countries have been described as Africa's breadbasket, and a breadbasket needs fertilizer. So just like GE, Yara also extract a PR benefit from their shared value activities. This news story shows the presidents of Tanzania and Yara launching Yara's $20 million investment in the port of Dar es Salaam. The most important element of this story is the creation of supportive clusters, one of Porter's ways of adding value. Of course, there are also bottom of the pyramid and reputational aspects too. So is corporate shared value a big company thing focused on the world's poorer markets? Actually, no. It turns out venture capital funds and startups are very active here. There are a large number of VC funds investing in companies working to improve society and make money. Some funds are focused on Western markets, while others are focused on Asia, Africa, and the Americas. All of these funds are for profit. These funds often go to considerable lengths to measure their impact on society as a whole, as well as make money. There are organizations who can provide impact metrics, and organizations and conferences where interested parties can share knowledge about so-called impact investing. Each of these funds has an active portfolio of investments in for-profit companies. Let's quickly look at what some of these companies are doing. All Life provides low-cost life insurance for HIV-positive people in South Africa. Arnold Credit provides microcredit for small farmers in Kazakhstan. D-Light Solar provides low-cost lighting for Africa. Call Britannia provides call centre job opportunities for the long-term unemployed in the UK. Highland Seed Growers develops seed for farmers in Tanzania. MEXV produces low-cost housing in Mexico. And Progreso Financiero provides banking services to the unbanked Hispanics in the US. These companies are reconceiving products, markets, and their value chain. They're clearly targeting the bottom of the pyramid, and the goal is to make money.